will be.
Hi, I'm Shaylisi and welcome back to my channel. Last year, I bought a shovel head on Facebook Marketplace for $2,000 and I'm turning it into my very first chopper. But all I've really done so far is take the motorcycle apart and put it in a box on that shelf for the last year. But now that I've pretty much got all the pieces, it's time to get to work, which is probably what I should have been doing in the last 12 months. But I did just actually realize I'm out of sandpaper, so it's time to go to Harbor Freight immediately.
It's been about 1 year since I got my shovel head, but a lot has happened in that year. A lot has changed with myself and Brapstar, but I'm hoping to have my chopper done in March for the camp out and to have it at my first show in April. The frame is done. The oil tank is done. My front end is on. The only big thing that I have left to buy is my primary because Jared Weems agreed to help me split my rocker boxes. I was gonna buy some off of eBay, but they're quite expensive, so I decided to just do it myself, with the help of a professional, of course. Just like Josh partnered with F&A Customs to build his XS650, I'm partnering with Itll Ride Choppers to build my shovel head. This is really the first step I'm taking to building my chopper. I took everything off the shovel head, took out the engine, but now it's time to start actually putting it back together. Also, thank you so much to Greg Smith for sending me these heart-shaped straws off my Amazon wish list. These are so cute. We've returned to the Holy Land, Harbor Freight.
Is this what men feel like when they're taken to Sephora?
This is our version of the thrift store.
Is that Barry B. Benson? Homie, you gotta fly away. Thank you. My polishing tools have been acquired and we are off. Oh my god, that horn was pathetic. That's what a dyno horn sounds like? Oh no.
Go ahead and pull that head off.
That's what she said. Where are all your half inch?
I lost them when I was working on the RV.
Really?
Yeah, they got dropped into the engine bay.
There's gotta be some sort of marketplace for people who lose just one tool in a tool set.
It's not hard. You just order it on Amazon. Buddy Bezos has got us covered.
Okay.
One more there in the middle. One more little guy right there. Right in the crevice. It's like when you see Joe and Shelby and stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's scary.
They're like, they whack on it because they know how hard they can hit it. I want to be careful with it today just because I don't want to break anything. I'm a little bit outside of my comfort zone too. Cool. And you see you got your rockers in there. That's what the push rods go against, and then the cam hits those push rods and pushes those to open and close the valves. And that's also where the oil's coming from. So let's go ahead and set the head to the side. So you're gonna see 4 colors in there. Now I did this by hand, but we're gonna make it a little easier for you.
What are you trying to say?
That you have problems with your hands already, and doing this by hand is really tough. Yeah, on your fingers, it'll make your fingers hurt so bad. Even worse than that. Couldn't hurt.
I feel like this is unsafe.
I'm usually wearing glasses, yeah.
Don't need to be wearing like gloves or anything.
Don't stick your finger in your mouth.
I know what else I should be wearing.
Mask.
A mask.
I think they have one.
I do. Like, something about this feels unsafe.
After about 4 hours of work, I was starting to feel really good about where I was with my polishing, so I decided to post these before and after pictures on Instagram, and Jared Weems responded. So I did. I woke up the next morning and I kept going. Feeling really confident with my polishing job, I went back to Instagram to post my progress, and Jared Weems responded. Oh shit, that's giving him nothing. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most reliable of them all? We're headed over to Jared Weems' house, but first a stop at Ye Old Stab and Grab. Gotta take these turns wide. The Goldwing is very low. I've learned if I take tight turns, I will scrape. So there are pluses and minuses to having a very low Goldwing. The plus is I get to have a Goldwing, so I don't mind taking those minuses. I have just been addicted to riding my Goldwing. Not that I don't like my Sportster, but Josh did pull out my Sportster for me. And I was just like, nah, dog, I want to take my coffee. Be maxo, relaxo. And although I love my Goldwing, I cannot wait until I am on a chopper like Josh. Just realized that was open. Should probably close that. Oh, man. You know, watching Josh trying to navigate this bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to Jared's house, it's kind of giving me an idea of how much I don't want a suicide shift.
You look great.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. So I thought I was doing a great job polishing it away up in my garage until I sent pictures to Weems and he goes, keep going. I'm like, oh, I just put the finishing polish on. He's like, no, you didn't. It's time to start over. So this is what it looked like in the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. I don't think I started with a rough enough sandpaper. I also didn't have a lot of sandpaper. I ordered more online. That's why I was like, do I need to bring anything else besides it?
I have everything you could ever need to polish anything, whether it's aluminum, steel, stainless steel, brass, whatever.
What about my brain? Can we polish my brain?
I don't know if we can help that.
Yeah, I think my brain is smooth enough. So let's get to work on the shovel head.
Before buff, after buff. Because you might be after buff, you might be
I did buff it.
Buff.
I did!
I don't know about that.
Alright, let's see it.
Just that one little section, what, like 2 minutes maybe polishing?
That was not 2 minutes, that was like 30 seconds.
Okay. And it came out like this.
Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know, there's your camera and the reflection. Hello. Compared to what you did, I don't know. You get it even better than that.
It's so good.
This is a good polish. Not a.
No, I want to start over now.
It's not. I mean, we don't have to.
But like
literally, I just hit it with the using what you've already finished. I just hit it on the buffer. We could get it even better. Depends. It's how much work you want to put into it. Like, this is really good. Buy this polishing compound. This is like your finishing polish. It's a little bit more expensive for a tube, but it'll last you longer. And what it does is when you actually polish with this, it leaves a wax coating on it so it doesn't tarnish. So like the bike that's at the museum, the dog bike, these like cast textures in them, because this is where your frame runs across. Are you running a Frisco tank? Like it's up on top of the backbone?
Yeah.
So you're gonna see the tops of the rocker boxes. So you wanna make sure that those are nice and good.
So I'm willing to go over it again to get rid of all of these pits because you can see it in the camera really well.
I'll just walk you through how to do that, remove these pits, and then we'll buff that area out so we can get rid of those pits. Needless to say, I mean, like, that, just hitting it on the buffer and using the compound, is going to be better than probably 98 shovel heads that you walk up to.
To be in the 98% of better than shovel heads, and then I could be in the like 99.9999 with just a few more hours of work, I think I'm going to put in the hours of work.
Yeah, the hours of work is where it's at when it comes to polishing. It's the difference between having a Friday night bike night winning show bike or going to, you know, like a big level show like Born Free or the Congregation or Mama Tried. That's where the big difference lies. You want to make sure that everything is perfect. Every bolt on the engine has been replaced, brand new, all the same style, all the same material, everything like that. All attention to detail is what it's about. So, yeah. Let's sand it. Sand it. Sand it, sand it, sand it. So, see pinholes? All these little pinholes, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them right here. This is just casting. It's just cast aluminum is actually porous. So there's actually pinholes all the way through. You can chase pinholes until you sand away all your material because it may just be a porous spot. So you gotta be careful when you're doing that. Don't take off too much material.
Thank you for telling me that, because I will. Yeah, it does not need to be perfect. It's not a Born Free bike. Maybe one day. And on that day, bet your ass I'll be back here asking you to help me polish.
We could make it a Born Free bike. How much money you got?
Not a lot.
You could get crazy. Instead of using sanding pads, you could do it with Scotch-Brite pads, but you'll wear through these things a lot faster than you will sandpaper.
I'm crazy. I'll do whatever you tell me.
Bury it in there. Dig a hole in it. I'm telling you all my secrets.
Wait, should I not be recording this part? Okay.
You're going to have somebody else like, that ain't how you do it. You pay thousands of dollars and then send it to somebody else.
Well, this is the DIY channel of I can't afford that shit, so...
That's my channel. I tell people how to do it the cheap way. It might not be the easy way, but it's definitely the cheap way.
That's my favorite part about you, is that you don't gatekeep chopper knowledge. You just want to show people how to build a fucking chopper. Instead of being like, nah, I'm not telling you how I did that. That's my secrets.
My secrets.
All right, then, keep your secrets.
I tell everybody else's secret. They get mad at me because of it. Like, it's not that big of a deal, people.
No, gatekeeping knowledge is, in my opinion, one of the worst qualities in any artist.
You die, guess what? Your art dies with you.
Exactly, and who wants that? Yep, I need a stool. I need a stool for my garage at my house, too. Shiny.
You can see reflections like that in it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You're not too bad. I mean, it's not a mirror finish, but it's damn close.
It's pretty damn close.
For free, I mean, if you have all the stuff, you don't have to buy it. It's free.
I had to buy some stuff, but cheap.
I can get really anal with this. No, I still see some scratches. See how it looks like scratches over here? Can't see it over here. We buffed that pretty hard. So you need to get a little bit more aggressive over here. That's gonna be your typical going to the Friday night bike night.
Nah, that's not good enough for me. I want this. Shinier. Shiniest. I want to be able to do my friggin' lipstick in there.
You can do it. You can do it.
We're back home, and now it's time to pack the pre-orders. I think this video will be out by Christmas time, and if so, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode, and thank you so much to every single one of my patrons. You guys are the reason that I'm able to do this. It's taken over a year of saving every penny I have to build this chopper, and I'm so excited that it's finally starting to come together. And I'm so excited to show you guys the progress along the way. I know it's not gonna be easy, but the proof behind me says it's worth it. Also, if you're not following Jared Weems of Weems Motor Co, make sure you're following him on YouTube and Instagram, and make sure you're following Itll Ride Choppers on Instagram. Such amazing motorcycles are coming out of their brains. I'll see you guys here next week. Okay, bye-bye. That's what she said.